Hello there, RJB here. I'm back, and today we are going to not continue with Rabbit against 458 because honestly, I wanted to do something much more exciting, and that is Libaku playing against Mong. As you can see from the title in the video, Mong against Libaku. These two are always delivering absolute mad matches. This is going to be amazing. You can trust me on that one. You can trust me. Alright, so here we've got Mong here on the red Terran on the bottom left of the map. And we have Libaku on the middle top of the map as the pink Protoss. He is a Protoss master, and likewise Mong is a Terran master. I don't think I've cast this match before. Maybe I have. I don't think I did. And if I did, well, that's too bad. Then I just will have to grab another replay and do another replay instead. But I don't think I've done this yet. This should all be completely perfectly fine. We are in for a treat. We start off with the barracks there by Mong, and we get a gas first by Libaku. That is some spicy stuff that I actually have kind of mixed feelings about, because I don't think I've ever seen anyone successfully rush Mong with the strategy that Libaku is going to try here. He's going to try going for triple gateway cyber core dragoons. Usually that is the opening that, well, the early gas, the pile and the gateway, tends to facilitate. This is the build order for fast dragoons. And if it's not, I'm wrong, and I've been spreading very fake news, and you can hold me accountable for the fake news that I've been spreading, but I just think this is definitely dragoon build order. I'm gonna get a cyber core once the gateway finishes, and that should all perfectly time up to have about exactly enough minerals and gas for dragoon range and 3 dragoons themselves. Now Mong here starts off with a very quick refinery. Only 2 barracks, refinery. He's up to something funky because you also have a very fast academy, either fast stim or fast fire bats. He's up to playing aggressive. That's the plan, and that's what he's going to try to do. There's the cyber core, there's panel number 2, and he's scouting to the side. Mong is scouting only the chokes that might kind of backfire. It might not backfire, we honestly never know. It really depends on, is he gonna find out soon? No, he finds the SCV, the probe leaving the base. He scouts the choke. He might turn around. He might just scout the entire base. He scouts the entire base. He saw the probe, so now he knows that Mong has to be somewhere on the top side of the map. Marine is going there to the middle right just to be sure. Finds the probe, attacks the probe, and the probe going to the middle right of the map, of course, means that, yes, Libaku is probably on the top side of the map. Dragoon range there on the way. Triple Dragoon also queued up. Marines are balling up. They're in the front. They're going to try to keep that probe out of the base, away from entering. Same here. Marines are in the choke point to keep the probe away. Libaku doesn't quite know where Mong is located. And that might just really hurt him, because he wants to start putting pressure onto Mong before Mong gets, well, a fighting force up and operational, because the Dragoons without range aren't that strong against Marines, but once they get range, you immediately want to start hitting the opponent before the Terran gets... Oh wait, I've seen this replay. I have seen and done this replay before. Oh dear god. Yeah, I've done this one before. Jesus Christ, yeah, he just snuck out really nice. He's gonna sneak into that base, and I'm gonna have to start a new replay. I'm gonna have to start a new replay. I'm sorry. That's just the way it goes. I've done that replay before. I should have known. I should keep track of this, and now it's coming back to bite me in the ass. I'm sorry, but that replay is actually somewhere already on my channel. You can find it probably within the last 3 or 4 months. If you look for Mong against Libaku, there should be a match between those 2 players somewhere on the channel. Instead, let's look for Minchul against Mong. Maybe that's something that I haven't done yet. Minchul against Mong should be. I'm just looking for a replay now. I'm just looking for a replay, and hopefully I find one. Hopefully I find one that I haven't done yet. Chances are low, chances can be high. I'm not quite sure, but let's just keep looking. Sorry, just give me a second here. Just give me a second. I will find one. I will find one. Well, how about Minchul against Lee Baku? Maybe not Mong. I can't really find a Mong replay at the moment. I'm really sorry for this one, guys, but you know what? I feel like I should just keep this in the video instead of just canceling the video right here and now. It might not be too much fun to listen to me to me finding a replay somewhere. But I'm sure I can find one. I'm sure I can find one. Just have to really get my eye on one that really, really catches my attention. Because I really want to make this fun. I really want to make this entertaining. And I don't want to spoil it either. All has to stay entertaining. Maybe I should have paused it instead of just talking and expecting you to sit there and listen. Maybe that would have been a better choice. Okay. I think I found something. I think I found something. Here we go, guys. Here we go. This is going to be the start of a new series between Mong and Minchul. It was no longer going to be Lee Baku against Mong. It's Minchul against Mong. Slightly different caliber of a Protoss player. Honestly, I think Minchul is slightly better than Lee Baku is at Protoss. So let's hop right in. And I hope that you don't mind the fact that I kept that first section where I cast or start casting replay I've already done in the video. I really hope you don't mind, but I also hope it kind of provides you with some insight into what I do when I find out that I've already cast a replay. It doesn't happen that often, because usually I tend to remember if I've casted something or not, but just this time I just wasn't sure. I just wasn't sure, and it came back to haunt me. It came back to bite me in the ass, and luckily we were only about 3 or 4 minutes into the replay, so we didn't lose all that much time. So, that aside, leaving that in the past, we've got Minchul here on the red Protoss on the top left of the map, and Mong here on the name HJU1122 on the blue Terran on the bottom middle of the map, the 6 o'clock spawn location. What's gonna happen here? What is going to happen? I've got a very, very good feeling about this one. This should be action-packed, although Minchul here starts off with the Nexus first, so the action might be a little bit delayed. Not sure how much it will be delayed by, but we're not going to see much action for the next 4 or 5 minutes, because he's going to have to get his economy up and running, his gateways and production up and running, and probably get his technology, his cyber core, his robotics all up and running and finished before he can really start attacking. Usually it happens around the 6:15 mark, like 6 minutes and 15 seconds into the match. That is usually when we start seeing some action, when we have the +1 Nexus build order. But there's also, of course, the opportunity for Mong to start pushing the choke here and be very aggressive, because that's something he likes to do. And that is something that he's actually very, very good at. He is very good at recognizing exactly how hard he can attack and push his advantage or the situation or his aggression, because he just knows everything there is to know about unit interaction and all that kind of stuff. Because, well, we can't forget, this guy was for a decade a normal map professional player. He has seen it all, done it all, and achieved a lot of things. The amount of knowledge pro players have and the amount of raw skill they have is honestly unmatched. Their micro is insane. Oh, Marine there doesn't get in. He's the cannon there up in the front. Gonna have to keep walking back and forth there with the SCV. Probe here just went down, so Minchul not really able to gather much more information on what Mong is up to. Now Mong kind of recognizes that he doesn't really have the opportunity to go aggressive. He's just gonna move the Marines there into the choke point, so he knows that he knows what's leaving Minchul's base. He doesn't want the Probe to get out, he doesn't want Zealous to get out. So that's why he's putting the Marines there to, well, keep information flowing into his brain, but also, of course, to maybe put some pressure onto Minchul, to make Minchul a little bit uncomfortable. Because when you are the Protoss and you see Marines standing in front of your choke, you can't help but think that maybe, just maybe, very, very maybe, the Terran is going to try and stim with medics through this choke and break in. I don't think Mong is planning to do that because he's only just now getting his academy. Command center is finishing up right about now. He isn't going for 2 additional command centers, he's only going for 1 extra command center. Already mining from 2 refineries, he's getting his factory there on the side. He isn't really getting much else yet, he can't afford it. He's got an SUV there on the other side of the map. Sometimes they put an SUV on the other side of the map to start building a Stargate there. Well, a starport. A Stargate is a Protoss building, the Terran building is a starport. So sometimes they build a starport here, and that might just be what he's gonna do. He's waiting for the factory to finish. He's balling up more units there in the front. We've got the Citadel of the Dune and the Templar's Archive there on the top corner of his base. Double Ropa is finished. Dragoon there, of course, to kill the SUV, because the SUV can just keep running around in circles forever and ever and ever. So he made the Dragoon to kill it. As you can see, 1 kill there. No cannons in the back yet, because, well, there's a very small chance that Mong already had a dropship, but the chance is so very small that he's just playing it safe. Oh, he goes in for the attack there anyway. He thinks he can go for the cannons. That's not really gonna work out there, though. More Marines are coming in from the backside there, but Mong just threw away his entire Marine mass. And maybe I jinxed it early in the game when I said that he knows exactly what he can do, but in this situation, it turns out he doesn't know exactly what he can do. Maybe it was the Dragoon and the Zealot that threw a wrench into his plans, because first he had to take down the Dragoon and the Zealot, which of course means that there's more time that he's tanking the cannons with his Marines. 2 Dark Templars are out there. Dark Templars might try to sneak into the front door. There's no turret there in the front, but there is a scan. The scan doesn't have energy yet. He might use the scan, he might save the scan. Not sure what he's going to do there. He's going to try to sneak in through the front door. Does he have any more Dark Templars? Another Dark Templar there inside the shuttle. So he's going to try to distract from the front door. Maybe just walk right in there. He's just walking right in and he's attacking. There's the scan. Takes 1 down. 1 Dark Templar makes it in. Ooh, covert tactics. Another one there on the side. Going to try to make it in. Going to kill that one there on the side while he's distracting on the other side. There's no scan available. So yeah, Mong here in a little bit of trouble. Though the Dark Templar there on the side gets caught by a turret. Loses it. There's only 1 Dark Templar left attacking the starport. He's making supply depots here to save space in his base. I like that. It rhymes as well. Space base. Space in his base. He's taking down the starport. It's not getting repaired. He's waiting for the scan. Maybe waiting for a turret. Gonna repair it. Dropship finishes. There's no tanks out inside the dropship yet. He's gonna pick 2 up. But Minchul, of course, I think he saw that one. Another drop there on the way with 1 Templar in it. There's 2 turrets there in its flight path. He is still distracting there with the Dark Templar. So the Marines are on the wrong side of the base. Another shuttle there coming from that side as well. He scans. He's always going on the chase. He's very smart play there. He's distracting, pulling the Marines away with the Dark Templar. Goes in with the drop there from the left side. Storms, and he kills 2 of them. Goes in from the right side. Once again, Templar alone. Probes are, SVs are running away. How many does he kill? He kills 3 of them. So only 5 kills in total from that tricky setup. Distraction with the Dark Templar. Goes in from the other far side. Tank drop happening at the same time. Tank drop happening at the same time. But no, he doesn't get any kills there with a tank drop. Ooh, I missed it, but he didn't lose anything. So it doesn't really matter that I missed it, but it all happened at the same time. It all happened at the same time. So drop number 4 coming in here from the left side. 2 Reavers in there. Might try to fly in all the way. He's got the Corsair to assist and escort to take damage from the turrets, but there's a lot of turrets, so the Corsair might go down before he reaches the end point, being the SCVs there. A lot of tank drop there flying across the map, but only a single tank inside. There's more cannons there, so I don't think this tank drop can actually kill anything at all. I don't think he can kill anything at all. Let's see which one goes in first. We got another drop there coming in from the right side of the map. Tank drop flies in. There's a lot of cannons there. Starts from low. Tank is gonna roll away. Gets picked up. Ooh, great control there. We found the spot. We found the spot. Can't shoot on the probes though. It's too far. Ooh, he kills a probe. Killed one. Storms a tank to death just to be safe and sure. Goes in, unloads on the side. Distraction drop successfully killing stuff. SCVs are running away. Dropping from the other side as well. This is the real drop. Oh no. This is going to be bad for Mong. Mong is focused on the other one. That's a massive carpet storm and he loses about 20 or so. Maybe even 25 SCVs. Massive, massive hit. Now the Reaper cleaning up all the Marines. Zealous on the left side, Zealous on the right side. Marines are microing, misses the storm, kills the Templars, but there's more Zealous there on the other side. This is looking pretty bad there for Mong. Got hit pretty hard by great setup. By Minchul gets a lot of kills. He's playing very, very tricky. And the fact that Mong doesn't have vision high up on the hills is really limiting his response time. And now this entire left side is wide open. The right side is, well, slightly protected, but there's a large wide hole wide open here for Minchul to go in from. He doesn't have a lot of Marines, doesn't have a lot of money either. He's kind of broke. Trying to recover, trying to stay alive. So yeah, once again, a double drop happening by Minchul. Goes in from the left side and the right side at the same time. Right side turns around, left side goes in first. Marines are pulled to it. Storm most of the Marines. Storms. The Storms don't get any kills on the SCVs, but there's another one. Gets a bunch of them. That's 4, that's 11. Yeah, that's a lot of SCV kills. Gets another 15, only 10 of them left alive. And Mong calls GG, and that is a win for Minchul in the very first match of the set. Honestly, we didn't see any crazy micro. But we saw some great planning and execution of the strategy. Really well played there by honestly both players, but Mong kind of shot himself in the foot by losing an entire group of Marines to 3 cannons without getting anything in return for it. But now we're going into game number 2 and we are switching races. We got Mong now on the Protoss, and on the Terran we have Minchul. And honestly, this is still kind of an evenly matched game. Both players are about equally good on Terran and Protoss, although I would of course say that Minchul is slightly better on the Protoss, and Mong is slightly better on the Terran. But Minchul's Terran, it's still very, very strong. Likewise, Mong's Protoss is also very, very strong. Probably, I mean, both these players are in the top 3. Of top 5 of fastest players in the world. So honestly, whatever they play, they are going to put on a show. Alright, so let's speed up the first 2 minutes, because I didn't last time, and the first 2 minutes kind of dragged on and on and on. Okay, so I'm slowing down already. I'm slowing down already, because I really want to tell this tale. I really want to tell this little bit of information. So, Minchul, of course, being on the middle spawn here, is going for a barracks on 8 supply. It's going to give him a very fast Marine, and a very fast Marine is going to give him the advantage and the opportunity to start scouting very early with an SCV and a Marine. I think that's what he's going to do. And because Mong is going for a Nexus first build order, I predict that Mong might be in some trouble. I predict he's going to be in some trouble. Got the Forge coming up. SCV is going to the south, but it's going to a middle spawn on the south. It is probably going to scout only the chokes because it is expecting to see a pylon in the choke. Actually, that's fake news. He's going all the way. The pylon is up there in the front. Mong sends out a probe in advance to do some scouting. The information, but if this probe is found and seen by Minchul, I think Minchul is going to know that Mong is probably right next to him. Goes to the top side. Minchul goes to the bottom side. He goes back in. Oh, he's trying to buy time. He's trying to buy time. 2 cannons are being warped in there in the front. One probe there to defend, one more Marine there on the way, and actually, it looks like Mong is going to be okay. Looks like Mong is going to be okay because his Marine is going to the top side. He wasn't quite sure where Mong was located. It just so happened to be on the bottom side. Marine goes in. Marine gets caught there by some probes. Probes are trying to kill it. Probes kill it. And all damage, all the threat has been averted. So yeah, I kind of thought there would be a fight happening there for the choke, that Minchul would try to take it down, but Mong, with a little bit of scouting luck and skill, manages to prevent that from happening. Although Minchul now is playing his usual arrogant playstyle. He's lifting up them barracks, floating them across the hill, but oh no, he's gonna get spotted by that pylon. Also, do note, Mong is building a pylon there on the top side here. He's going to proxy something. I mean, that's the only reason you would build this pylon there, is to proxy robos or a gateway for Dark Templars there on the top side. So yeah, the barracks have landed. And he's just going to go for the attack. And will Mong be able to defend himself from this marine attack? Soon we have some fire bats in there too. We have some marines there being built, some barracks being built there in the base. And then engineering bay as well. Marines are on the hunt. They're going for the attack. There's 5 cannons coming up at the same time. There's no zealot there to defend. I do think we have a zealot on the way. Or no, we don't have a zealot on the way at all. Robo is being built there on the top side. He's trying to micro against those marines. With more marines are spawning by the second. He's going to really put some harm onto Mong here. Marines couldn't go for the cannons. Cannons have finished. But he can go for the cyber core. So he's going to go for the cyber core first and try and slow down the technology that Mong has, because Minchul is inside the base, but he didn't see a robo, so he's going to assume that Mong doesn't have a robo, but the robo is there on the top side, and he's got a support bay on the way soon as well, as long as he can get the support bay down before Cybercore goes down. There's the support base, he can build reavers, and he can buy himself some sweet-ass time, as long as Minchul is under the impression that there's no threat on the map coming his way. Although, this looks like a sweet setup here. Only 2 cannons in the front. And a lot of marines are in the base. He goes in from every single direction, going to take down those cannons with a stim. That's 1, that's 2, and the front door has been broken open. And yeah, Minchul is racking bases. He's going really hard here. He's putting a lot of pressure onto Mong, who has a very small base, but he's a proxy base there up on the top side of the map, where he has 2 reavers on the way that are gonna basically backstab Minchul. Now Minchul, of course, feels that, hey, something might be up. This base is very small. It's maybe a little bit too small. So he's sending an SCV out onto the map to scout the map and see if something's up. Gonna take down Cybercore number 2. Ooh, Mong is suffering. Minchul is putting on a show here. This is really great spending. Look at his spending. Look at his control all at the same time. His minerals are low. He's playing this very well. His macro is outstanding. Oh, he's gonna find the proxy base. Maybe he's gonna find it. Maybe he's not gonna find it. Is he gonna find it? He's scouting. He's looking. He finds it. But it's already too late. It's already too late. The Reaver's coming in there. Reaver unloads. Reaver's gonna shoot on the SCVs. He's gonna hit some SCVs there. Not too many of them though. But he hits a couple of them. Hits even more. Only 22 SCVs left alive. Marines are coming in to try and defend this. He's gonna micro the Reaver with the shovel. And yeah, this is a death sentence. The sneaky Reaver play there by Mong. Minchul caught on too late. SCVs are going down. There's nothing left to defend there. He's gotta have to pull his Marines back home. But oh no, he's going for the attack. He's gonna try to take on the cannons. He's going for the fire bats onto the probes. He's trying to basically trade bases here. He gets him to the Nexus. Oh dear God. He's going for a probe attack. He was gonna kill the Marines with his probes. Oh, both players really are suffering here, but yeah, Marines are gonna go down because the medics can't heal those Marines forever. Reaver there on the backside lifts up the command center, tries to kill. The shuttle stays alive with very little HP. Both Reavers also still left alive, and Minchul taps out. He lost the game. He couldn't hold on for much longer, and that is a win for Mong. Honestly, exciting match that we don't often see. I'm gonna basically turn this into the thumbnail, just rewind a little bit, because honestly I think that's gonna make for quite a cute thumbnail. You might be wondering, why the hell am I making a thumbnail of these barracks? Like, when you click on the video, you're probably wondering why the picture of the 3 barracks, but when you come into this point of the video, you're gonna understand why I selected the barracks. It might seem nonsensical, Honestly, it kind of is. But I hope you understand. Barracks is high in the air. Okay. So that's it for this replay. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick as I look for this next replay. Alright? I'm gonna pause it for a second, and I'll be back soon. Okay, I'm back. It was about 5 minutes for me, but like 10 or maybe even less seconds for you. So let's go to replay number 3. Got a bunch of replays still lined up for you. I think I'm going to do a very long video today because I haven't been casting much recently. Like the last couple 2 months, I haven't really casted that much. Because honestly, I kind of lost the fire inside me. I kind of lost it. So now, I kind of refound my fire for a moment. And I'm going to use this moment to cast as much as I can. And I hope you will stay with me for the entire duration of the video and enjoy the fire inside my heart together. Alright? So this time around we've got Mong again on the Terran. Minchul on the Protoss, on the middle left of the map against the bottom right of the map. And Mong goes for a supply depot first, not something we've seen him do much in pretty much any of the games he's played or that I've casted. He doesn't really go for the supply depot first. He tends to go barrack, supply, barrack. This time we got supply, barrack, barrack. This is honestly also my preferred build order because it just flows more nicely than going for barrack first. That's just my personal preference. Maybe Mong is doing it because he's on a corner spawn location and it's much easier to play on the delayed barracks, because of course it takes 14 more seconds to get that first barracks up and running, which also means 14 more seconds for your very first marine to spawn than if you were to do a barracks first build order, which is the entire idea behind going barracks before supply. You get a faster marine. But I just find this much more comfortable to play with because you get slightly more minerals. At least that's what it feels like. You have slightly more minerals to spend, and you don't feel like you're short on cash at any moment in the game if you start with the supply depot into barracks. Alright, so the cannon there up there in the front, only one single cannon there being warped in as he makes into the base, going to do some scouting and keep running in circles and circles and circles. Minchul trying to do the same there with his own probe, but Marines there find the probe, and the probe runs away. Marines there on a chase, going to try to kill it, tries to box it in, tries to flank it, but the probe makes it out alive and is pulled back to the base. And that's about all the action we're going to get for now. That's about all the action we're going to get for now. Tries to go with another one. Doesn't get in. Pulls back. He just gives up. No point in losing probes trying to get into the base and scout if there's practically, virtually not a single chance in the world you're gonna get in. These are of course there to keep probes in and spot zealots moving out. Cyber Quarter in the front, Pylon on the bottom side to maybe spot out barracks, or maybe he's gonna build his tech there on the bottom side to keep it outside of Mong's vision, but as long as the SCV is there in the base, it doesn't make a damn difference. One robo there in the front, or warping in about 320 in. That's a really fast robo. One zealot there on the chase, got a dragoon as well to kill the SCV, because the zealot is never gonna catch that SCV. So that's why we got a dragoon there on the way to kill it. We got very early stim coming in from Mong. He's going to try to break through the front door there, break through the cannons with the very early triple medics and Marines. I don't think 12 Marines, 3 medics will be enough to kill this. One more cannon there also being warped in. He wants to feel safe. He doesn't feel safe, and that's why he's building so many cannons to protect himself from the potential aggression. One zealot, one dragoon, also there in the front to help keep the front door safe. One commander there on the way for Mong, another pylon there on the top corner, just to make sure, goes in once again. Gateway timing is absolutely perfect, takes down one cannon, takes down cannon number 2, he's going to try to take down the other units as well. He might actually do it. He might actually do it if the medics don't run out of energy. The Medics run out of energy, so he's gonna have to sneak in. He sneaks in. 3 Marines still left alive. Medics also made their way in. He can honestly do more damage than Minchul might be able to account for with those 3 Marines, as long as he micros. Oh, the micro doesn't quite happen there though. Gets boxed in. Marine there still alive. He tries to heal it with a medic. Oh, yeah, he's doing a lot of damage. That's about 5 probes dead and gone. The micro there on display was great. Gonna try to go in and kill the cannon, but nope, he can't. So he pulls away. Might go for the robo. Maybe he's not. He's gonna focus on the zealot instead. Finds the technology there on the bottom side. We see Support Bay, Citadel, and Templars Archive. Dark Templar on the way as well from that one of these 2 gateways. But Storm on the way as well. Marines go down. More Marines pulling back home. And yeah, that was quite eventful. So 2 cannons, gateway, and some probes went down. And then the SC Zealot went down as well. So honestly, that was a very good pickup there from Mong. Way more damage than he should have dealt with only 3 Marines, 2 medics. I wonder if it bought him enough time to get a significant advantage over Minchul, or if Minchul is just going to shrug this off and still hit Mong really, really hard. So Mong added on 2 command centers there in the backside as a starport on the way. His factory finished up, is getting turrets on the sides as well. Total turrets are only just now finishing up. There's a wide open hole there on this side section though. This shuttle with the Dark Templar and Reaver probably gonna make its way in. It's tracking there in the front, right? The Dark Templar's in the base. He knows it's there. He's gonna have to scan it. Scans it on the chase. We might see the shuttle try to go in from the bottom side, but yeah, he's gonna try. He's gonna try, boys. He's gonna go in very soon at some point. Not sure when. Adding 3 more robos. Oh, he's going very hard on the robo build order. I like very heavy robo build orders. He's not going in just yet with the shuttle. He's gonna wait for his second shuttle to go in from the top side where there are in fact 2 turrets. One of them still under construction, just finished. There's no choke in the front door. That's honestly a little bit scary. I will admit, Marines now relocated to... Oh, yeah, they probably have a good shot at killing this one. Comes in with 2 of them. Goes for the top one. Bottom one makes its way all the way in. Reaver is going to shoot. He is maybe too far away from the SCVs. Gets his shot off. Scarab is chasing. Scarab gonna connect. It connects. And it kills about 6 or 5. Actually a pretty lucky hit. The Scarab was almost about to go down, but he still gets some of them. A couple units went down there in the front. Couldn't quite get anything done. Tried to stim forward. Yeah, lost some of his units there. Supply difference of about 30. Another drop on the bottom side. Minchul really likes doing double drop attacks. But Mong here is preparing himself pretty well for it. He's splitting up his units into all kinds of directions. Marines are not in the right location. Goes from the bottom side as he's going to have to run away. Marines are stimming in. Going to try to snipe the shuttle still. Shuttle turns around. Going to storm on Marines. Misses the storm completely. Or actually an amazing storm dodge from Mong there. Actually an amazing storm dodge. Also now has extra vision on the sides. Preparing himself for the drops coming in. A small pack of zealots going to go in from the front door. There's 2 bunkers filled up with Marines and 2 tanks and a medic. So these zealots might actually maybe kill something here in the front. Another drop there also prepared to go in. His base is starting to fill out really nicely. Mong, on the other hand, is a little bit... He got slowed down a little bit because he went for a very slow command center add-on. And he is losing units and losing some SCVs. Goes from the top side and lows on the top side. That's going to take a lot of attention from Mong. He's going to have to move his units all to the top side. Goes on the bottom at the same time as well. Going to snipe the shells there though. Oh, great target. Oh, Templar made its way in. Templar storms. Templar kills... Oh, wow. Kills 23 of them, maybe even more. Oh, that's another... Reaver goes in. Reaver going to unload right next to the SCVs. He's going to shoot... Oh, wow. 14 kills there on the Reaver, so that's a beautifully controlled setup from Minchul, and he kills about 38, 29 maybe, 39 maybe 39 SCVs went down there. Still got these, the shuttle is still alive, can fly away. He clears it all up, but oh, that was a really hard-hitting drop. Great drop on the top side, even better distraction, or well, great distraction on the top side, and a great real drop from the bottom side, and a real drop from the top side once the bottom drop did its job. Minchul's Protoss is not to be underestimated. He's playing us really well, although wait, there is a tank drop coming in, gonna hunt for some pros, but there's a lot of cannons here. Is he gonna find the perfect spot? This is the perfect spot there. Siege is up. Oh, he got 10 probes. Somehow he got 10 probes with that one. Beautifully done. Didn't think he'd get anything, but he gets 10 in the end. Really good pickup there. Really good pickup. And the drop flies out. Drop is moving out. Drop is going for the attack, and where is it gonna fly in from? Probably the bottom side once again. Got some vision up on the hill with Marines. He's dropping up on the hill with a dropship. Well, the dropship is dead and gone. I can't find it anywhere. Got engineering bay there as well for extra vision. Splitting them all up, getting maximum vision. That's one drop, goes in, unloads next to the Marines. Marines getting stormed to death. This one very close to the SCVs, but the SCVs mostly have run away. There's a couple of bunkers there. They're stimming, he's unloading, stimming, going in. Another drop there comes in right afterwards. Gonna have to turn around though. Gonna unload the Reavers right next to the Archons that are morphing. Killing more than he should. Micros as well. The Marines are splitting up side to side. Oh, this is a slaughter. He kills almost every single... He actually is gonna kill almost every single Marine on the premise. I only count 3 more Marines left alive there for Mong. Minchul is slaying. And now he's gonna build mass gateways on the middle. Because why not? That's the best you can do. Mass gateway on the middle. The front door, it's kind of a wall, it's kind of not a wall. I mean, this is a choke. This is a wall, but you can walk through the wall right here and here. So yeah, this is not really going to do a great job of keeping Minchul out. But Minchul at the moment is not going for frontal gateway attacks. He's planning on doing so though, because that's the reason he's building so many gateways on the middle. He wants to break through the front door. His upgrades are on 1 weapon attack, but he's getting more upgrades as we speak. There's a scout there as well for, I don't know why, goes in with a drop. There's nothing to intercept it. He's going to unload there on the side from pretty far away and start killing everything he can. Another drop there comes from the bottom side. This is the real drop. 3 Templars in there. SCVs are running away. Storming on the wrong part. He's going to get a couple of kills, but not that many. But this here on the top, this is absolutely deadly. Oh, he flies into the Scarabs. Oh, he gets a atomic bomb on the SCVs as well. Still on the chase. This is absolute chaos. This is Minchul just showing off. Beautifully done. But in the end, Mong, it's a miracle, but he only loses about 10 SCVs to the beautifully executed drop from Minchul, but perhaps the defense is even more beautiful. And do note, he's got a great split on the tanks, so the tanks don't all clump up and get killed by a double storm or by a single reverse shot. Marines are on 1 attack upgrade. Another drop there comes from the bottom side. Armor 1 for Minchul is finished. Shuttle comes in. No Marines in between to intercept. Forces are doing their job. Marines are coming down to the bottom side. SCVs are running away once again. He misses the storm. He gets about 2 or 3 kills there in the end. Maybe 4. So yeah, Minchul really is keeping up the pressure. The amount of pressure Mong is experiencing is probably at the highest possible, because this is beautifully played. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 14 gateways there on the middle. He's maxed out. He's going in from the front. He's going to unload behind the wall and attack in the front at the same time. Marines are unloading and re-uploading once stimmed up. He's not unloading behind the wall. He's going straight for the SCVs in the back. He's going to go for the double attack in the back and in the front. SCVs are getting stormed and he's hitting everything. Wow, so many Templars. So many storms. 4 Templars. I think we counted about 5 storms in total. He's clearing everything up, but the damage has been done. He lost almost all of his SCVs. He's down to 12. Only 12 SCVs. Beautifully done. Minchul recognizes the pathing of the SCVs and storms everything to smithereens. Even the Marines are dead and gone. And now Mong, with only 70 or 80 supply, is up against maxed out Minchul, who is just really hammering out mass units really quickly, dropping really quickly, and he's not dropping any micro inputs whatsoever. Goes in from the front, there's not really a wall, but the tanks up on the high ground are posing a problem here, because they're gonna really annoy these gateway units, their AI, and make it hard for them to really do too much damage, though. Actually, he's just breaking through. He's gonna slowly rinse and repeat and reduce the amount of units. He's unloading units up on the high ground, kills one tank there. Gonna try to kill the other one, but doesn't quite succeed as a turret takes down the shuttle. And of course, the bunker helps and assists in taking down the shuttle. Two readers up on the high ground stuck, waiting for his army to remax. He's really macroing really quickly. Look at all those gateways filled up with units. He's doing this really quick. He's gonna go for another drop attack combined with a frontal mass attack. He's trying to unload tanks on the high ground. Out of the range of those reavers, the shuttle went down, although he's got another shuttle there to pick them up maybe. First, some zealots on the high ground to kill that tank. He's looking for a way in with the shuttles to drop Templars on the SCVs. We're now at 92 supply for Mong. His upgrades are on 114 the ground, 004 his tanks. He is not getting upgrades for tanks at the moment. Minchul is currently on 1 armor, 0 shield, 2 weapon. He's slowly getting his upgrades in order, slowly amping up and adding onto the pressure to really make life very difficult for Mong. Can Mong hold on, or is this going to be the death blow? I've got a feeling this is going to be the death blow, because this looks very menacing, but the more time Minchul gives to Mong, the better Mong will be equipped to defend himself. He goes in. Yeah, this time it's going to be an unload behind the wall, but there's so many Marines there behind the wall that the zealots that are unloading are getting killed pretty quick, although... Oh, yeah, the zealots get killed pretty quick by those stimmed Marines. The wall in the front is holding up really well with the assistance of these 2 Reavers. The tanks up on the high ground, but the Reavers are taking down 1 tank. This tank cannot be hit by the Reaver. Wait, there's still a Templar inside the shuttle. We might be seeing a tricky drop, or maybe Minchul just doesn't know. There's a Templar inside the shuttle. He successfully defends the front. He knows there's a Templar in there. Starts to unload, starts to storm. Yes, he hits it! 25 SCVs completely erased from existence, and yeah, Minchul there with the big brain play fakes out, lets Mong feel safe and secure with the fake out. Empty shuttles, but they're not empty, they're actually filled up with a Templar and a Zealot, and he kills more SCVs. Beautifully done. Gets himself pretty much in the position where he cannot possibly lose, because we have 25 SCVs alive for Mong, of which we have 2 on the side, 1 in the front, 1 on the top side, another one moving to the front. 2, yeah, he's got like 16, maybe 15 SCVs mining minerals. His income is abysmal. It is negligible. It's basically non-existent. Minchul, though, is preparing himself for carriers, though he probably doesn't need them. Big drop there coming in from the left side. Frontal attack happening at the same time. Gonna break through this time around. Goes in from all the way into the backside there. Marines are there in the back. Reavers are unloading. Zealots are unloading. Everything is unloading. Templars are storming. Templars are storming. Hitting an SCVs. And Mong calls CG because the game is over. He knew it. Just way too much for him to handle. Look here in the front. Basically, the front is dead and gone. There's nothing he can do to defend this, and the back is also completely overrun. Zealots everywhere, Templars everywhere, and there's only 2 tanks and 3 Marines left alive, and a bunker with 4 Marines in it, but the bunker also going down. Very methodical, accurate gameplay from Minchul there. Mong defended really well with great micro, but the setups from Minchul were just way too damn good. Way too damn good. Honestly, very impressive gameplay. So that's game number 3. And actually, I said I was going to make this a long cast, but I gotta go do something. So I'm calling it short here. After 3 replays, 44 minutes into the cast. And I'm going to continue part number 2 very soon, whenever I feel like it. I hope I have that fire still burning within me tomorrow, so I can do part number 2 of this Best of Something series. and hopefully we can enjoy it together in great excitement, because these matches have been very, very good. Very high level gameplay. Thanks for watching. This is RJB for RJB TV, and see you very soon. Have a good day.